Okay, so this video I'm just going to show you some sort of background information on shapefiles, just so you can understand how to move them across folders. So if I just go to one folder that I have called Reflab, and in it I have just one shapefile. This is a shapefile called Cut Mask, and you'll see that it's got 5 files. So these files are always associated with a shapefile. Whenever you create a new shapefile, these 5 files will be made. So this is how it appears in Windows Explorer. So you basically got to have all these 5 files at least to actually have a shapefile. If you were to move one of them without moving the other 4, there would be an error when you try to add it to ArcGIS. Sometimes there are 7 files, but the minimum is 5. I'm not sure what the other extensions are, but you can see that the .shape file is probably it's the actual shape. Then you've got the projection, the PRG. Then you've got metadata, which is just information about the file, and then the database file, which is the attribute table. And I'm not quite sure what the .shx file is, but the important thing to know is you need to move all files together to make it work. So usually if I normally create a folder for the actual name of the shapefile that I've created, and just move them all in there, so that if I am moving a shapefile using Windows Explorer, I just copy this whole folder and move that, then I know all of the files are together. But the best way really to manage files is using Arc Catalog, so I'll just cancel out of that. Arc Catalog is up here, it's this sort of draw icon, so it takes a bit of time to load normally, but it's a sort of database management tool behind ArcGIS. So I'll just go to one of the folders, so I'm just going to make a new link to that folder we were looking at before. So I just connect there and then find it down here. So this is my files, and I'll just go to my Reflab, and I'll just stop it there, so that means I can look within Reflab, and you can see I've got the GIS data folder there. If I double click, I'll have that cut mask folder, and then if I double click again, I'll get into the file, and you can see that in the when viewing it in Arc Catalog, there's only one file, so it's put all those 5 files together and just recognised it as one shapefile. And then in here you can, you can preview it. So these 2 windows are you have to select here to be able to use these tabs here. So you can preview the shape, you can preview the metadata, but there won't be any metadata in there because I haven't entered anything. And you can actually also preview the table. So you've got the geography, which is the shape of it, and then the table, which will just be the one empty sort of polygon information. So this works a lot like Windows Explorer. You can just right click and copy files and then move them, and so it's always best, as I say, to use this to move files, because you can you know that by selecting this one shapefile you're collecting all those 5 files, and you won't sort of mistakenly miss one. So that's the best way to move shapefiles, and that's sort of a quick video on what shapefiles are.